Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another Makers with Heart Mystery Envelope. I am Lori Kutsch, and this month's envelope came from Kim, and it says, "Welcome to the November Mystery Envelope Challenge. It will be 1 month until Christmas Day." So when these videos go live today, November 25th, well, not today, but when they go live, you're seeing it the 25th. To help inspire our customers and YouTube viewers to plan gift ideas, here are your rules. Use all the pieces and parts in this envelope. So we have a cute tag. We have some wood grain paper that's green on this side. We have some cardstock, and we have our B&T paper. It says you may add any cardstock. You may add any embellishments. And I don't know why my voice is sounding like this right now. The project has to be a way to share a recipe card, or a recipe such as a recipe card, pocket layout, etc. Select stamp sets that would relate to your recipe is, for example, dessert, apples for pie, main dish, turkey, beverage, glasses. Have fun and enjoy your holiday season. So, with those instructions, here is what we're going to do. I'm going to be using the thin cut from the animation window thin cut set, CC 102011. And I'm going to be using an older stamp set, the Eat, Pray, Love stamp and thin cuts, and just one of the stamps in here. So let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some white daisy cardstock, and I am going to cut that to 5x7 because I don't know about you, but my writing is really big and I need to have more than a 4x6 size recipe card. So I'm going to cut this to 5x7. This could also, like I have a larger recipe box, but you could then put this in a layout and use it that way. So I'm going to have it like this, and then I'm going to actually cut this piece down. These, I believe, are 4x6. Let's look. I didn't measure them beforehand. Yeah, looks like these are 4x6. So I want to have a little bit of a border here, so I'm going to trim it down to 3x5. So I have like a little 1 inch. No, how do I want to do this? 3.5. Yeah, we'll go 3.5 by 5.5. So I'm just cutting off a 1/2 inch. So that will fit on there like so. And then get these out of the way. For this piece, this is what I'm going to use the little thin cut for. Should have probably opened this before starting the video. That's okay. I have a Band-Aid on my finger, and it makes it really hard to get these out. So I'm just going to, you know what, I'm just going to tear it because I don't keep them in here anyway. I don't know why it's still in that plastic. So I'm going to set this aside while I get my die cut machine out. Yes, this is the Close to My Heart one, and I'm going to have it on die cut, and I always have it on just a little bit extra pressure. Don't know what that is all about. And I don't want to cut the whole thing. Like, I don't want this whole thing to be, well, I could though, couldn't I? No, I want just, I don't know, can you see this? Yeah. I want just a little bit. I want it to be like a little tab on my top of my card. So I'm just going to layer it like so. And I keep washi tape on my camera mount, so it's right there. Doesn't have to be straight because you're only going to be seeing the tab piece. And I'm going to run that through. If you haven't yet got this, you want it. I had several other of these machines. I had a Cuttlebug and I had a Big Shot, and I got rid of them once I got this one. I don't need them. This one does everything I need for it to do, and I love that it's adjustable. So when you have to normally shim something, you don't have to do that with this machine. You just tighten it up a little bit and makes it tighter. So there is what I wanted. Put this away. And it doesn't really work on my my wood grain here, but it's got suctions, so when you open these up and lock them down, it locks into place, so it doesn't move around on you. Okay, back to our card. So I want to ink the edges of this a little bit, just to give it a little bit of dimension and depth. So I'm going to grab some, yeah, we'll do chocolate. And grab my little daubers. Keep them in this little thing. Normally they're labeled. I don't have these ones labeled yet. So I'm just going to go around the edge of this. How many of you are doing that? I've seen it on Facebook where you sign up to send Christmas cards, but in that Christmas card you have to send a recipe. How cute would these little cards be? Well, these would be bigger than most Christmas cards, but just for sending a recipe. I think I'm going to do that. I have several friends doing it. But if we're being honest, I'm not that much of a cook. My husband does most of the cooking. But still, it's fun to get all kinds of different recipes. So I'm almost done inking this up. I'm going to do around our little wood grain piece as well. Make it look a little bit more rustic. And I don't have to do the bottoms because it's going to be on the back. Okay. So now here's the question. On your recipe card, if it was like this, do I put it here so that it stands up in my box? Or do I put it here as decor? Or not decor, but just another embellishment on the page. And yeah, I think I'm going to put it this way. I think I like how that looks. And I want to ink something else. I'm going to ink this one as well. And this one I'm actually inking, I'm going to ink on both sides, and you'll see why here in a second. So I do it on both, and this is going to be a two-sided card, and so this will make sense. Okay. All right. So I want to find my tape runner. My goodness, I lost it. So we'll just use this little piece and run it. It's not working. It got cold. Okay. Give me a second to refill my tape runner. Ooh. Should have had this done before. I'm so sorry. Okay. I'm having issues. My tape runner was like in the car, so I think it's like it's not wanting to work. So we'll go back to this one that I really don't care for a whole lot, but it will work for what we're doing today. So I'm going to just put this here. And then I'm going to put this one down. Like so. And then we're going to grab this stamp set, and I'm going to use the one that says pinch of salt, dash of sass. Can't even get to my blocks right now, guys. My desk is a complete disaster. And because I've been using the chocolate, I'm going to continue to use it, and I'm going to stamp on this tag. Hopefully my head is not in the way. I'm sure it is. So we have pinch of salt, dash of sass. And then because we've inked everything else, we have to ink the edges on this one as well. I'll just set those aside to clean off later. And looking for just some of our embellishing twine. kind of cut it a little long, but that's okay. This is hard to do with a Band-Aid on your finger. I was making pie and cut my finger. Okay. So I'm going to put this on here, but not yet. So the next thing is I want this to be like a hinge, because I write so big and I don't have a flip flap that is 3.5 by 3.5 by 4.5. So we're going to just grab some washi tape. I have tons and tons of washi. I think I'm gonna go with the gold. And find the beginning. So I'm going to just put this here. And I'm going to bend it, and I'm going to put another piece on this side to make it a little hinge. And I did intentionally set it offset because you want it to look, I'm going for like a little rustic home feel to it. So now we have our flip, and then I'm going to actually put this under here. Am I? That is the question. No, I'm not. I'm going to put it up here. I just have to grab some foam dots. And I'm going to just be putting it on this corner so it gives you more room to write your recipe. And then you're still able to flip this card up. This could go in a recipe box, or it could go in a layout, or it can go in a card. And we got to put something in here because we have to. So it's just the mason jar. So I'm going to do the seasoned with love. And I'm going to do this one. Yeah, we'll do it also in the chocolate. It will show up on that red. Or do I want to do it on here? I just made a mess with it, that's for sure. I'm going to put it up here. there we go. There is my take on a recipe card you can share. If you're not familiar with the Makers with Heart, we do a launching of videos that start every month on the 10th, and there's 7 of us. So it'd be, you know, whatever on the 10th, and then for the next 7 days. And I'm always on the first Thursday in that 7 days. And then on the 25th, we release the mystery envelope challenges, where one of us sends everybody the same exact thing, and we get to see each other's take on it and how so many different ways to create with the same products. So I hope this inspired you. I will put links to the products that I used in the description below. Please check out the other Makers with Heart videos as well. And if you have not yet, click the subscribe button. I would be honored if you would do that. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving, and I will see you soon.